Alrighty, welcome back everyone. Happy Sunday evening. Hopefully everyone has had a good weekend. Gonna be a little bit of a shorter stream tonight, but we are gonna get some shiny hunting in once this actually wants to work. There we go. We got what were we working on last time? We're working on one of the paradox mons. We got it. Iron Leaves, I believe it was. Yeah, it was Iron Leaves. We ended up getting it almost 200 eggs. Not quite. So now we are working on Meltan, another single target Pokemon, which isn't great. But we've been rocking Iron Jug. And then something else we've been doing. I'm going to take Jupiter. We're probably going to double farm Meltan and Jupiter today, depending on Tooth Bells. But what else we've been doing is I realized that for my little spreadsheet I have, if we go to completion percentage, and this is, it's cropped, crap. Basically these two things right here are classic and friendship. They count every single Pokemon, not just the starters. So that means things like Eevee that have multiple evolutions. If I max out friendship and get the classic ribbon on one of them, I do get it for Eevee, but not for all of the other evolutions. So I have to keep using those until we finish all of those up too. So as we go through today, I'm going to be working on just checking those off the list too. Fortunately, it seems like once they get the friendship ribbon, it's fine. Like, if they get KO'd and go down below the friendship, it's not that big of a deal. Like, you don't lose the ribbon, which is really fortunate. But that's just something else we keep in mind today. Still not using vouchers. I'm just saving them up for whenever either the next big shiny variant update drops, or I might just save them for Generation 10. We'll see. Soothe Bell Floor 1. I'll take that as a start to the run. I will also be checking this quite a bit. Okay, so we have a classic win for this, but not for friendship. So if I can catch one... Yo, what's going on, Celestia? I was just thinking about you the other day, actually. Realized I hadn't seen you for a little while. How are things been going? And there's the map. Oops. That's fine. Yeah, how you been? I can Dream Punch this. Binging Gamma Emerald. I saw that came out. How is it? I played Emerald Gamma, the demo of that before, but it seems to have maybe been abandoned. I think this is different from what I understand. Axel, welcome back. How you doing? Catch this too. That might be enough for a Mousehold Candy, actually. Or egg. Hold up. I didn't want to run. Crap. Let me check that. Do I need to add a Gamma Emerald to my list? It is enough. That's kind of nice. No, nothing there. Does give us enough for our Meltan egg, though. Please no Flame Body. Actually, I don't even know if Fletchling has Flame Body or if that's not till a little bit later. It's good. Only up to Mauville, but to be fair, early access. Oh, it's early access? Okay. Okay. Because At least you seem to be enjoying it. Got school starting in 3 days. That can't... Man, this summer flew by. Yeah, you have any fun plans for the last couple of days? Wait, they have you starting on a Wednesday? A Thursday? Kind of has to be. Yeah, thanks, Nintendo. Sobble, Rockruff, Snob. Ooh. I mean, hopefully Snob can carry. If you can get Snob to evolve, it can be decent. Snob was my first shiny in this game, too, and I hated that motherfucker. I really did not like it. I could never get it to evolve. Cool. 2 extra candies for Squabbit. Just investment into the future. Also, why? There's like a little spot on my glasses, and I don't know where it came from. Of course, it's in the eye I can see out of. If it was on the other side, there actually might be a spot there. I just can't see it. Decide to start a new file because you're bored? Fair enough. How's that been going? What's that experience like for you? Like, starting completely over? I've thought about once I 100% the game, if I still want to play more, trying to do something like that. Setting myself like a speed run till complete decks or something like that. Just keep doing that. Any mons you know have a bigger appreciation for since you started over? I'll take a rare candy. Friendship for everybody. You get early covet. Okay. Oh, I didn't adjust your moves. Rip. You know, I don't even need to do this. I can actually start double farming now. Once you find your purple... Fair enough. Did I see... I gotta look at that post Exco made in the Discord. I don't think Mudkip was part of the list he mentioned. They posted like a list of the variants that are done, just haven't shipped yet. Trying to find it real quick. No, it doesn't look like Mudkip's part of it. That sucks. There's like 20, 25 starters there, though, that have their variants done and ready to ship, which is kind of exciting. What do you mean, fake out? Part of the list of variants that are ready to be shipped out whenever they decide to put them out. But yeah, Mudkip's not part of it. Which is too bad. And for such a popular Pokemon, too, I wonder what's holding it up. Because I can't imagine the artists aren't interested. For new shiny variants coming out for Pokerogue? Are you talking about... Have you been talking about Gamma Emerald this whole time? Have I just been completely off track? I thought you had switched back to Pokerogue. I might have pulled a dumb. I knew it was a shiny. For whatever reason, you said started a new file, and for some reason I assumed Pokerogue, and I shouldn't have done that. Alright, it's gonna be one of those nights for me. Got it. That'll be fun. We'll do the grassy field loop. It should be fine. I'm not gonna put myself through meadow and stuff. I was gonna say, please don't tell me it lived with like 1 HP. Ancient Oblivion Wing. Is it shiny locked in Gamma Emerald? I don't have enough money for it. Damn you. Really? That didn't KO? Keep taking Pokeballs. Bubble Beam. Yeah, that would... I mean, it's a fan-made game. Like, why would they want to shiny lock it? Dang. Should be okay. Hopefully I get offered a revive. I got offered a revive and a Soothe Bell. Well, that's an easy choice. Not gonna take this. Great event, especially for like newer accounts. That event is absolutely great, but... Yeah, let's take the elixir. Yeah, I don't know if you saw it, but I did a mono, normal, and inverse typing challenge run Friday? Friday. And it wasn't until after I finished it that I realized... Oh, you do a friendship. Okay. That if you do a inverse run, it gets rid of the... you can't get ribbons for anything else besides slip stat. Which I didn't know. So that would make mono normal a little more difficult. Still definitely doable, but... Man, things will love to paralyze me this run already. Well, we don't have to keep the Tandem Mouse, actually. Since it already has Friendship and a Classic Ribbon. I can look to replace it. Us catching it to get that one candy to let us get the egg, that was kind of nice. Don't expect much from the egg, but you never know. Okay. So, it's fine. I do have one lure. I'm hoping for something. Don't want splicers. Or not. Okay. We get a max lure out of this. That's super nice. Nasty Plot and Bullet Punch. Keep rolling to the zinc. Right. Again, we have 2 Soothe Bells, which is kind of nice. So we don't have to worry about the Tandem Mouse. You need Friendship? Yes. So work on you too. So I'll just go back and forth like this. Then once Fido hits max Friendship, we'll probably replace it. I actually could have done Fairy Steel Well-Baked Body with the splicers. Maybe I should have, just so I could have gotten the video evidence of it for a video I'm making. Much as I really dislike that strategy, the video I'm making has to have it in it. With heavy disclaimers. Jupiter! That would save time. Yeah, because the, was it BDSP? I think if you were, like, reloading. I don't remember if it was BDSP or, like, maybe it was Sword and Shield. If you had to reset for something, it took a long time. It was like half hour or 30 to 45 seconds per reset. I want to say it was BDSP because I vaguely remember learning how to play Minesweeper on stream while the game was resetting. Like, for whatever reason, that, like, tickles my memory. I mean, this was years ago. Not years, but probably, like, whenever BDSP came out. There you go, big guy. Go to the forest. I don't think we have that many Meltan eggs hatched yet. Yeah, we're only at 110. Really not bad. I'd like another lure. That's kind of the big thing I'm looking for right now. That makes sense. Are you able to get the other ones later in the game? Cool. I finally got another lure, and it's paired with a Soothe Bell. At least now Melmetal has 3 Soothe Bells. There's the lure. Okay. Wasn't really punished. Okay, that's kind of neat for a fan-made game. Alright, that's enough for another Melmetal egg. I have ways to go for the friendship on that. But... Oops. Still kind of helps. Right, we only had 1 PowerPoint up on that Fire Wrath. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. I definitely saw a bunch of the trailers pop up on my YouTube for it. I just have so many things I want to do right now. I also picked up yet another zombie survivor that I've been enjoying. Unfortunately, it has a no-hit mode, so I'm not going to try to 100% it. But outside of that, it's been pretty fun. I was not a fan of no-hit challenges. Like, Halls of Torment has them, but it's only for, like, a couple minutes. It's not, like, an entire mode dedicated to it, but... I think I completely forgot about it, not gonna lie. Is it still on my wish list? Hold up. I think I forgot about it and then remembered, like, right after the sale ended. Through just... I probably forgot. Yeah. Like, I probably saw it come in and then just didn't buy it and then forgot. That's my guess. I didn't know if either one of them had it. I'll keep an eye out, though. If it goes on sale again, I'll definitely pick it up. Wow, screw that. It's going to have Opportunist later, too. And there's Rain. Okay. Oops. Look at sale point. Yeah. That's kind of what I figured. Be a shame if it was only a one-time thing, but... Okay. As you said, they did it once, they'll do it again. I've heard nothing but good things about that game. I mean, I've heard it's hard. Do want to move your wing. Nope, still nothing there. But I could hopefully live with that. What'll probably happen, I'll probably get... It looked like there's also, like, Repentance. But I'll probably just get... Quote, the base Binding of Isaac. Give that a shot. And then if I like it, I'll go from there. Sounds like I'm going to show. Cool. Still a little ways to go. Oh, what would you put above it? I'm curious now. Oh, you actually have a focus band. Okay. Do I pick it up? No, I got the Enigma Berry. Crap. Like, just give me a couple. I started playing Dice Folk again, too. I really enjoy that game. Oh. That's a Tapu Koko. Okay. Well, I have Repentance on my list as well. Well, yeah. I'm seeing what I can do to catch this. Since apparently it only has electric type moves. What if I throw a Pokeball at it? Okay. Enter the Gungeon. I've heard good things about that. My big thing is if it's a bullet hell, those are not generally the type of games I enjoy. Hey, we got it. Okay. I'm going to replace Mousehold with it. I don't know if Enter the Gungeon is a bullet hell or not. I'm just putting that out there. I mean, getting into, like, idle and incremental games a little bit more lately, too. I may or may not have re-downloaded Clicker Heroes. Give me a second. I dropped that in Nightbot. Just, that's a new one that I haven't seen before. Okay. Hopefully that's good. Wouldn't say it's too bad. Okay. Does Dodge Roll have iframes? If Dodge Roll has iframes, that's a big quality of life thing, just in general. I just wanted to double check. Plus, you know, asking obvious questions can keep chat going just a little bit. I'm just saying. It's like going, what does chat think 1 + 1 is? Stuff like that. I'm gonna keep Bug Bite. I don't know. I don't know why Bug Bite has like a soft spot in my heart. Sweet. So once we max out Doxbuns, whatever you want to pronounce it, Friendship will work on Tapu Koko. 3, obviously. I should have known. I don't know how I didn't put that together. Yep. Question has eluded me ever since I was young. And that's why I became an English major instead of a math major. I would never have gotten 3. Not something I would have been able to do. There we go. I'm gonna go 22. That's my best guess. You just put him to get fish. Feel like there's a joke there I'm missing. I actually learned a fun fact about some fish yesterday. If there's a group of like 4 koi fish that get caught by a predator, the A, B, and C koi fish run away and they just leave behind the decoy. Thought that was a fun little fact. Also, we have to be getting close to our Meltan egg, probably. I don't remember off the top of my head how much double battles give for friendship. That's why I keep checking summary. I'm gonna do this and just boost its special attack. Oh, we did have enough for a Meltan egg. Cool. Whiscash gets Simple and Dragon Dance, I believe. Yeah, it gets Simple as a passive and Dragon Dance as a common egg move. It's crazy. Weird. Checking Discord now. I like it. I like it. That's fun. That's a lot of fun. I'm gonna do this. There we go. See if this KOs or not. Yep. That might be it for our friend there. We might have gotten the ribbon for it. And if so... Yeah, alright. Another friendship ribbon down. So I think next up will be Tapu Koko. Yeah. I'm so glad that, like, friendship doesn't scale differently for different, like, Pokemon. Kind of like candies do. That's so nice not to have to worry about. Oh, and we get to put down Electric Train for Iron Jug. Ooh, even better. I actually didn't even think about that, but I will gladly take it. Can I get away with a Hyper Voice? I cannot. Okay. Definitely can't against Leafeon. Yeah, I don't have super strict moderation or anything on YouTube, so I'm not sure why it wasn't sending. I'll have to look into that as well. And here we go. I mean, you're gonna Terra, yeah. Wasn't sure if that would KO. It's not, but it bothers me a little bit. I don't like not knowing why stuff like that happens or doesn't happen, more to the point here. This. Just chalk it up to YouTube being... I mean, small indie companies, stuff like that's gonna happen, I guess. Also, I was wondering this the other day. Is there a reason YouTube isn't considered to have, like, a monopoly? I don't know enough about kind of the space and what constitutes a monopoly and stuff like that, but just a thought that had occurred to me the other day. Ow. Okay, at least it's not raining out this time. Monopoly on, like, the video hosting industry. Video hosting and sharing. Because, like, I can't think of too many others, at least here in the States, that compete with it. Thank goodness only one of them had Intimidate. Oh, that's cool. Does Pineco have all of its variants? It does, and we've caught him. Okay. Alright. I guess the counter argument to the last couple of those would probably be like, but what about long form? But, all right. That makes sense. I agree it might be flimsily. But yeah. All right. Again, like, the only one I could really think of would be, like, Vimeo. Which I don't even know if it's around anymore. But yeah. It is. I'm gonna Hyper Voice and Plasma Fist. Okay. I didn't want to, like, Bullet Punch and get burned. How you doing? You're at 158. All right, you're getting there. Kind of the added benefit to this, too, is Tapu Koko doesn't have its variants yet, so we get some extra candies for whenever it gets them. Oh, sweet, that works. Just keep them in for now. It still didn't KO the Drapion. Okay. Sure. I actually will heal going into this fight. And then... Probably at 120 or 130. I'll take a quick break. That's fine. I was gonna say there's no way. Been playing Sonic Racing crosswords. Okay. Got mods working for it on your Steam Deck. I wish it's becoming a little more common, but I do wish more games were more easily and accepted, like more easily able to be modded and more accepting towards mods. All I know about Sonic music I got from Smash Brothers. I've actually never played a Sonic game. Yeah. Somehow, with all my gaming, I've never played a Sonic game. Don't know how that happens, but here we are. Oh, I have to fight. I don't know why I did that. It would have been fine against any Starmobile except for that one. I have to face Penny this run. And that's going to be a problem at 165. Crap. I was hoping for next special defense. Yeah, here's the Sylveon. Yep. The issue at 165 is she leads with that Sylveon. So I'm probably going to have to find a Terra Shard. You lived on one with no focus band. Uh, I never had it for Wii, but I think I played it a couple of times with friends. I was always more of a Double Dash guy. I haven't really played the Mario Kart since then. A lot of them got too, like, colorful for my eyes, and I had trouble distinguishing, like, walls from road. Yo, what's going on, Randomized? How you doing? Let's do this. How you doing on friendship? Ah, you're getting close. Cool. We'll definitely take the Carbos. I love Iron Jugulus, but it definitely needs a little bit of help with speed, especially at, like, the 195 fight. Doing alright. What are you up to tonight? I already have 10. Just take the Galenberry. Double Dash is good, but specifically we had Coconut Mall. Yeah, Coconut Mall did have good music. I do remember that one. Hey, so what's going on? No, that's all right. I appreciate you stopping by, man. It's good to see you. Yeah, I did like Coconut Mall. That was one I could do fairly well. I'm not saying I was good at it, but I could at least see where it was going. Watch. Hey, that's all right. Hopefully it's relaxing and an enjoyable way to spend your evening. We are trying to shiny hunt for Meltan while also getting some friendship and classic ribbons for other mons. That's kind of the goal of this run. It's like we're going to have Tapu Koko on our team until it maxes out its friendship, and that'll be it. I mean, that's what mods should be used for. That's such a great mod because of how good that song is. I can nasty plot and just like bullet punch. Oh, I thought that would KO. Okay, not a big deal. Do it again. Get to +5. Meant to grab the citrus berry, but no big deal. Man, now I want to go back and like listen to Coconut Mall, because I haven't even thought about that game in a while, let alone like listen to the music. Okay, you're not quite there yet. Unfortunately, after the 3 Soothe Bells from Melmetal, we hadn't found another one. That timing was fun. Alright, I will check it out. I'm a little wary about doing it now because I don't want, like, copyright strikes and stuff. But thank you for sending it to me. Can I just Brave Bird you? I didn't... Oh, no. Wait, did we get the friendship ribbon in time? Oh, we didn't get the friendship ribbon in time. We lost some progress. No. We'll get it. I set up into another event. Take the Master Ball here. Alright, we can nasty pop bullet punch. Iron Sap Berry, sure. Man, we were so close to getting it. I mean, we're gonna get it on Tapu Koko, like, soon, but... If that rare candy wasn't there, I would have taken the voucher. I'm hoarding them for whenever Gen 10 comes out. One point away from the friendship ribbon. It's alright, we'll get there. I think after we're done Tapu Koko this run, I'll just switch to farming Jupiter as well. I think that makes the most sense, rather than trying to catch something and hoping we can get max friendship in 70 floors when a good chunk of them are trainer battles that we're going to be using Iron Jugulus for. Yeah, that's problematic. If you don't put Dragon Pulse on Iron Jug, it can struggle with Tyrannitars in particular. So we're going to switch it here and now. That'll save us a couple button presses. Because now we can just go down to Jupiter rather than having to go to, like, the second slot up or down on it. Wasn't convinced Fiery Wrath would KO it. I'll take the Fairy Terror Shard on Iron Jug. Anything to help us against Sylveon. Okay. So it doesn't have Sturdy, but it did have the special defense boost. This should be okay. I doubt he's going to have anything I can really heal off of. Yeah. Back briefly dipped out to check something. Turns out, yes, it does show the preview. Okay. Now, did you look that up or did you actually get one? I'm hoping you actually got one. But I'm guessing that's not the case. Unfortunately, did not have Sturdy. Cool. Looked it up, okay. I can hope. Also, at 150, I'm going to take a break. As long as I don't forget. Down. Okay, that's okay. So I did, yeah. I didn't know if you were maybe taking a clip or something. I don't know if you record your shiny hunts or not. Either to share or just to keep for yourself. Actually KO'd. Before I forget, we are going to put Dragon Pulse on it. Oh, okay. That's kind of neat. This event right before 145? That's so nice. Just gonna heal up a little bit. Wish I could have healed before that event, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not a huge, big deal. Can I do it once? Yes. Heal back up to full in case Rayquaza outspeeds. I'll take the voucher. Again. Investing in the future. How much storage does it have then? Oh, I'll take a steel. Yeah, instead of fairy. Because, I mean, that 5 or 10 pretty heavily depends on, like, how much storage it has. But it sounds like it's not a big deal. Also, I just realized I need another lure. Perfect. Right, that should be enough. You're as it. Oh, you have a 2 terabyte SSD. Okay. My brother-in-law has a Steam Deck that he really, really likes. I've been considering it. I can't afford to get one for myself, but like maybe just asking like for family to chip in for like Christmas or something. Something like that. Yeah. I still 2 terabytes isn't bad. That's quite a bit. Okay. It's a Raquinid that had 8. Okay. I wanted to Drain Punch after, since I didn't know which one might have Sturdy. I didn't want to accidentally Bullet Punch the one that didn't have Sturdy and waste it. Alright, Iron and Zinc, more bulk. We'll go Plasma Fist. Start getting the boost on it. Didn't quite KO, alright. Give Araquanid a little bit of candy progress here. Okay. Big boy. Big Hero 6 reporting for duty. Yeah, AI is... Yeah. It's doing horrible things to a lot of stuff. Not a fan. That was a weird turn. Alright, so we have Penny here. I'm just gonna let you... Oh, it didn't have Sturdy. Okay. Yeah, I'm completely on board with that. It definitely does, but we are speed running a Doomsday scenario with it. To be sure. Yep, I'm completely with you on that. I did not want to Terra there. I didn't mean to Terra. I was trying to go over to Oblivion Wig. I just hit the confirm button right before it let me. So when I pressed the left input, it went over to Terra. You had both the Char Cadets. Excuse me. Take the X special attack here. I should have seen that coming. I don't know why I thought it would still hit me with an electric move. Ooh. Okay. And we got a Maxlor. I did a draft league in the beginning of Scarlet and Violet, and I had Hydreigon as one of my Pokemon, and Terra Steel Hydreigon put in a lot of work for me. Especially because it can learn Flash Cannon. Either had friends or was hacking, not sure which. I'm going with hacking. I refuse to believe Pokemon players have friends. That's what I'm going with. Alright, we'll get at least one Jupiter egg this run. That's something. We'll probably even be able to hatch it. Oh, no. Wait, does... Yeah. Oh, okay. That works. Got a silk scarf for it, but... I was thinking, regular Melmetal. Actually, do you? Yeah, you have full metal body, but regular Melmetal has heat proof. So that's what I was thinking. I forgot we had Dash Blunt or whatever it's called. There's the last candy for that egg. Sure. Give it a +1. I completely forgot to take my break, didn't I? Yep, completely forgot to take my break. I guess I'll just do it after the run now. Also, why are Grumpigs everywhere? Why are they in a volcano? Yeah, I did say at 150. We can see how well that's worked out for me. Would be kind of nice to get, like, at least a tier 1 Meltan, just to get some, What do you hit me with? Bastard. Just to get some candies. I guess. I mean, if it wants to cut out the middleman and do the work itself, I'm not going to stop it. Beach. I don't want to get pelted by hail in the ice cave. Alright. Cool. Glad we still outsped it. Although he didn't get the special defense drop, which is good. My favorite bug type, Drapion. Poor Heracross. Dang it, I want bacon now. I mean, I don't know if there's ever a time I don't want bacon, but, you know. I'm getting another one set up because she's going to send in Rhyperior. And I definitely need to Oko that thing. Yeah. A Powdon into Garchomp would have been scarier. That's not going to have sturdy. Boss Wormadam has sturdy. This doesn't. Cool. Didn't even have sturdy? Okay. Let's go Iron Jug. Again, I love this mon. I think we're good. This is Gen 4, right? We have Cynthia at the end of this. I'm pretty sure we do. I mean, if you want to be a pain about it, sure. Yeah. So switch into Togekiss. Oh, no. Okay. There's the Togekiss. +4? Alright. So we just have the rival fight now. During which I do not want a Terra. At least not again. Oh no, her starter was Quaxley. We'll see. Can I catch that? Sweet. Yeah. A dire hit or something would be nice. Did you quick guard my bullet punch? I'm gonna go Trico. I live one more? Oh, please tell me that does not stream. Oh, no. Okay. He got all my berry boosts as well. Because of Opportunist. We're fine. I was actually terrified for a second. Cool. I need like one other lore. I guess we don't need it. Yeah, we'll be fine. All that lore does is literally guarantee us one extra Pokemon seen this run. But if we didn't take that lore, we weren't guaranteed a Pokemon on 199. That's all it was. Alright. Pretty smooth run, all things considered. Steel Terra Shard definitely helped against Penny. So something I've been keeping an eye on are these two right here, the 62.3 and the 31%. I'm going to upload this. I think Roaring Moon is one of the ones getting its variants added. Yeah, it is. So I think they went up a little bit. We're making progress. I'm going to take a quick break. Thanks for hanging out so far today, guys. We'll be back in a few minutes. Alrighty, welcome back everyone. Before we do anything else, let us see if there's any unlocks we can get today for this. So a variant is like the tier 2 and tier 3 shinies. Those are shiny variants. So if a Pokemon doesn't have its variants, it means it only has its tier 1 shiny. If it does have its variants, it means it has tier 1, 2, and 3. New set of Pokéresponds today as well, which is something I need to keep in mind. We don't have max friendship on you. And you haven't beaten classic mode either. Okay. Oops. Now we can grab this. And I'll go grab the iron Jugulus. Oh my gosh. There we go. Yo, Dion, what's going on? Hey, congratulations. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, once the Lumberry update comes through, I'll have more in-depth endless guides, but I'm glad it's a big help. Congratulations. Did you find anything really good in it? And then Cutify is what we want. I mean, I'm sure you found stuff, but didn't know if anything in particular stuck out. Oops. I usually have Iron Jugulus in that spot. Yeah, that's what those videos are there for, to help people get through, and hopefully... All blur now, too many shiny... Yeah. You do get so many more when you start running away, though. It's great. I know, like, even with all the endless I've done, some of the ones that have stood out to me is I found, like, tier 3 Lunala, and then tier 2 and 3 Miraidon. So I'm so glad I didn't have to grind for them. Show towards the end of the Pride event. Oh, yeah. But you can prep them for the next event coming up. Even if we don't know when it is. Like, you can have a couple of them ready for the runaway phase. I used to do that all the time when I got a lot out of Endless. Maybe I wanted to catch that Kricketot, but... Yeah, whenever events happened, I used to have, like, 3 or 4 runs ready. There was one event that happened, I finished 6 Endless runs in one event. There we go. And he's loved having Picky Peck lately. I have to remember to get an egg. There we go, got the egg. Oh, no, found all 3. That's crazy. That's huge. Congratulations. Chiyu's got some really, really cool variants, too. Let's go Drain Punch. Plus, that's 60 candies? 70 candies. Yeah, it's 70 candies. You get 40 from the tier 3, 20 from the tier 2, and 10 from the tier 1. Since Chiyu's guaranteed to be a boss. Congratulations. pump up its special attack by using Thunder or Plasma Fist. Cool. I'll do it again. Yeah, I'm just trying to get Meltan right now. It's being a little bit stingy, but nothing too bad yet. Currently trying to find the item that lets us start candy farming more, which is Soothe Bell. Yeah, if I don't get a Soothe Bell by 25, I reset the run. So now that we have it, we have a run going. That's a little disappointing. As long as we can outspeed, though, we should be alright. Cool. Grassy Field Loop. Bullet Punch, I guess? Second Soothe Bell. Alright, sweet. Something else I'm doing on these runs is trying to max out Friendship on all the mons too, so I can get the Friendship ribbon for each of them. One more. There we go. Nah, I don't want Splicers. If I had Ninkata, yes, I would absolutely take the Splicers. Unfortunately, I did not. And it's Pokerus, yeah. Yep. It's Pokerus today. And then I actually don't have the Friendship. Here we go. I must have completed Classic with it before the Classic ribbons came in here. Because I've done it with all of them except for the 2 newest starters. But a lot of them I completed before the ribbons came in. So I actually don't have, like, it doesn't say I did it. I won't get an Egg Voucher Plus for it, but be able to check it off the list at the very least. So. That's a bold move. Yeah, so once Meltan stops kind of carrying the run, we'll switch to Iron Jugulus as the carry. And then that will let us farm Friendship and Candies on 2 other Pokemon. Since Iron Jug will just be able to spam Fiery Wrath. You know, why am I doing that? I can do this and get Nasty Plot off instead. And then Q2Fly is outstanding, just in general to have on the back of a team. Oops. Just with Honey Gather and Pickup, and then also having access to Covet and Sweet Scent. There we go. Couldn't remember it. That's kind of fine. It actually woke up. Did we pick up a 3rd Soothe Bell? No. I got really excited for a second. Take the leftovers, though. That's the reason to do that event. I mean, you can get a full heal out of it, too, if you just wait for it to move. Like, get a complete team restore, which is nice. That's enough for another Meltan egg. Yeah, after Meltan... Oh, wait. Hold on. There's an Incada. Hold up. There's an Incada. It's our lucky day. As long as I can catch it. I'm so happy right now. I am so happy. Yep. Ninkado lets us duplicate our items. It's busted. It's so incredibly busted. So that leftovers we had, those soothe bells, the reviver seed, all of it just got duplicated. So good. Actually, while I'm here, do I need any... I don't think I do. We need the friendship remnant on Shedinja. Alright. And there's Sweet Scent. You talking about the stat or just like this? Haven't you found your first Soothe Bell? Yeah. It's, again, if I make it to floor 25 without one, I just reset the run. I feel like after floor 25, it gets a lot less efficient in terms of, like, how fast you go through waves. So... I don't know, I have to reset maybe 1 in every 3 runs. Rarely do I have to reset multiple in a row, but it does happen. Melmetal is still my primary Pokemon to put rare candies and stuff on because we're trying to get to tier 3. Another Shedinja. No! Wait, it had Reviver Seed. Doesn't lose any friendship. Got him. Crap. I want Covet. That's why we delay evolving it for a level, is so it gets Covet like 2 levels earlier than Rabombi does. There it is. Okay. Now it can evolve. We'll take Pollen Puff. Normally I bring Pachirisu along as well. So we can have like Charm on Pachirisu and only need Covet instead of Covet and Sweet Scent on Rabombi, which lets us run Quiver Dance on it, but this is still fine. Sweet. To the forest. I think I'm just going to pump it special attack. And then we'll do this. There's Charm, which we don't need. We'll keep this in because Pineco has Sturdy. So I didn't want to waste an extra turn. Can you stop, though? I want to be able to switch in Shedinja so it can actually get some, there we go. Some friendship. Another Soothe Bell for it. Yeah, there's the Sturdy. Start taking the Pokeballs too. Did you protect yourself? You did. I'd rather switch Shedinja out than in because it gives it more safety. Don't get me wrong, I'll switch it in, but if I have a choice. Yeah, we'll get this out of the pool now. Cool looking tier 3 shiny on it, though. I like the Minchino. Take the lure. My big thing I'm concerned about now is like a Crustle with Sturdy. Okay, didn't have Sturdy. Not worried about it. I almost spoke the entire situation into existence. That would have been awkward. This is fine. How are you doing for friendship? Ah, you're getting there. I think... Oh, cool. Yeah, I think once we max out the friendship on it, we don't need... Yeah, we don't even need his classic ribbon. So I'll be able to just swap it out for something else we find. The goal is going to be double farm the Melmetal and then one other thing that needs friendship. Melmetal will get a majority of the rare candies. So the other ones won't get friendship as fast, but definitely worth it just to try to get that tier 3 faster. Yeah. Gonna give it another Reviver Seed just in case it like swaps into something it shouldn't again. That's 6. I'm gonna take the rare candy. There's not a whole lot of things we want to catch. In a lot of ways, Pokeball is actually more valuable for us than Rogue Ball. Man, not even a tier 1 today. Oh, yeah. It was annoying, but luckily we had the, whatchamacallit? The Reviver Seed, but was it last run? I caught a wild Tapu Koko to get its friendship, and like 1 or 2 fights away, it actually got KO'd, which set it back just a little bit. Wasn't like a huge deal, but it was enough. It's like, oh, come on. So close. No, I'll be good and get the lure. Rare candy would have been the greedier choice there. I have to remember to transfer the items off of Rabombi before the 66 fight. It's not going to make or break the fight, or at least it shouldn't. Did you live with like 1 with no focus band? You did. You're a jerk for that. Oh, we have like, I think we have 3. Yeah, so I think we get a grip claw. Quick claw, not a grip claw. I think you need 4 to get the grip claw. And I forgot to transfer, but it's Faba, so we're fine. Yeah. Easy does it. I'll take the 1 voucher. How much we getting? Oh, you're there. All right. So we have the friendship ribbon for it. Shedinja done. So let's transfer all of this to Minchino. So I think that finishes up the ribbons that right now for this. And then Ninjask as well. Ninjask also has its own friendship ribbon. It doesn't automatically get it when we get Shedinja. Are you kidding me? That's so dumb. Alright. We'll still go with Minchino, but still. Oh, man. Glad I checked. I'm so glad I checked. Sandstorm? Sandstorm, fuck. A little worried about Tyrannitars. Oh, that sucks. I mean, I guess that means that's 2 Pokemon I can get down, or I can get done now for friendship, but still. Also, I love Rabsca. It's got a surprisingly high special attack. Also gets Revival Blessing. It's got a lot going for it, and I think it's underappreciated. Please don't perma-flinch me in sand. Thank you. Sure. That maxes out power points for that. Can we race to it? Yes. Oh, Ninjask raced. Awesome. Ew. That chip damage from the Sandstorm actually helped us KO that second Drapion, which was kind of nice. Oh, I didn't have to bullet punch it. You actually have Sandvale. Fun. If I remember right, we're going to have a gym leader at 80. Because I think we faced Crispy, or whatever the fire brother is. I think we faced him at 20. Okay. Alright, Thunderfang. Oh shit, it wasn't enough. We might be okay. Okay. Rough one to get before we have Dragon Pulse. It really was. That's why Tyranitar is so scary for Iron Jugulus. That and, like, Tinkaton are probably, like, the two Pokemon I'm most scared of while running Iron Jugulus as a carry. Other than that, it's great. Gets Lightning Rod to shore up one of its weaknesses into immunity. Nasty Plot, Oblivion Wing, like, super solid. Shadow Tag? Yeah. Yeah, Tyranitar just... it's tough. Speaking of... and of course, Fiery Wrath. How are we doing? You're getting close too. Alright. Alright, there's a tier 1. I can live with that. That's 2 eggs we can get. Oh, poor unknowns. A +3 Iron Jugulus hitting Fiery Wrath in their face. Feel like that violates the Geneva Convention or something. Oh, 2 points away. We were 1 earlier. Crap. Feels like Heat Proof should make it immune to burn. Why does everything have Flying Rock today? We had the Aerodactyl earlier. Ooh, scary. Okay. That was actually a legitimate team. I want Dragon Pulse. That's actually a legitimate team. For this guy to have, like... Archeops, Skarmory, and then a Salamence? Yeah, that's... for a random bird trainer. Good job, dude. Keep on trucking. Alright. Minchino's done. So go ahead and transfer all of this over to Ninjask. This is floor 93. I just double check. All right, we need the classic ribbon for it too. One more. I want to say, like, the rivals had 4 or 5 2 cannons today when I faced them. Not necessarily on stream, but just, like, over the course of the day. Yeah. Do we need anything on Talonflame? Friendship. All right, we know who we're doing after, whatchamacallit then? Ninjask. Okay, just going right down the list. Actually, a pretty neat set on it. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. I think you can KO them both? Yeah. Get a little bit of chip friendship on the Talonflame since we can. Yeah, no problem. Sweet. Also, we'll probably go to the end of this run and then I'm going to wrap it up for the day. But we'll be back tomorrow afternoon. Do this. We have double... Yeah, we'll go ahead. Grab the lore. That way I don't get punished for being greedy later. Also, just to make sure I don't go crazy. Cool. Just wanted to make sure we did, in fact, get the friendship ribbon. Truth bells make such a huge difference. It's crazy for this. I had a couple runs where I didn't get any Sooth Bells on anything besides Meltan, or we got them really late. And that, you could definitely feel the difference in maxing out friendships on things. Yeah, I didn't trust Colossal to go down. We're at +2. Hopefully it KOs my Diana. Yeah. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay. The only thing was, like, there was a chance Salazzle outsped Iron Jugulus. Shiny Charm. That's kind of cool. Ew. If he puts out a Colossal, he would have done it by now, but Altera just to have it. I don't like that they nerfed Tatsugiri. It's, like, normally I'd use Tatsugiri instead of Iron Jugulus, but after the nerfs, it just feels so much worse. Yeah. I miss the old Tatsugiri. I think they only changed its passive, but it's so much harder to set up Fillet Away now. Cool. Good job, Iron Jug. Take an X special attack for these two. This is Lusamine, right? I think is who I have to worry about. Yeah. Back-to-back team leaders who lead with a fairy type. Yeah. Here's the Nihilego. I gotta do this. Probably gonna be another one where I'll have to pick up like a Steel Terror Shard or something. I will go ahead and take the Reviver Seed from you, though, and put it there. And give you a Focus Band as well. And we should be just about there on Ninjask now. Yeah, 255. All right, Talonflame, you're up next. We're just knocking through them one by one. And then you already have Classic? Yeah, so I can actually replace you. If we don't one-shot something. And then we have a gym... no, we don't have a gym leader here. Sorry. We're on the 20 cycle. They both have Sturdy. Do we need anything from Tortuga? No. Tortuga has all of that. On Melmetal, I think we're probably at like 120 or so. 120 exactly. Yep. So still below odds because not all of them are candy eggs. Probably like 60 or 70 of them are candy eggs. So really not bad at all. Oh, I can do this. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, the iron leaves that we got done yesterday took about 250, I think, or so. Okay. Wasn't sure who the Buizel was going after. I'll take that recoil damage, that's fine. Actually, I was just talking about if we don't one-shot something, maybe we can catch it. We didn't one-shot the Tentacool, maybe I should have caught it. We don't even need that, yeah. Okay, I'm guessing, I haven't used Tentacruel much, so I'm guessing we need Friendship on it. Oh, alright. We got the I win event again. I was hoping one of them was gonna live. Master Ball's at least a nice consolation prize. Okay. I need Friendship for it, so... Goodbye, Ninjask. We'll work on that right after we get done with... What's his face? Talonflame. Yeah. And of course we got paralyzed. Okay. +3 should be enough. We'll get a little bit of stuff on here. Biggest things I'm worried about down here are like the Barracudas, just because of Swift Swim. They can actually hurt a decent amount. Speaking of, yeah, I'm not going to swap into Talonflame with it right there. Another Focus Band, though. And, like, we have decent recovery, but still. Flying rock types, water rock types. Everything wants to rock coverage against this Iron Jugulus today. Okay, I wasn't sure I was going to KO the Tentacool. Or Tentacruel. Okay. That was a little bit of a risk. Dondozo can get unaware. Nothing. Nothing. Yeah. That's from this shiny Meltan we got earlier. Yeah. Basque Legion can also have Swift Swim. Second Master Ball. Deliburbs. Not switching Talonflame into that. We have a gym leader here, so let's go ahead and Elixir. I'm going to grab the Super Lure. Kingdra? No, not yet. Okay. That at least gives us time to get back to full health. Alright, so we're going to the cave. That's fine. I can stall out the Parasect just for a nasty plot. Ew. Ew. Okay. At least that went down, but... That's just a disgusting combination because of the Sandstorm. Plus, it adds so much extra text. Just from all the chip damage and the healing. Yeah. How's Talonflame doing on Friendship? Pretty good. Alright, that was good timing. I'm gonna give Iron Jugulus just an electric Terra Shard just to let it... Oh shit, we're here. Just to help it get through the Lucamine fight. Like, Steel or Poison would be better, but... Sweet. No problem with that. We'll take the G-Max Melmetal here. Sandstream? No. So it has Sturdy. I think that should be enough for you. It will be after you swap out. So we're going to go ahead and take all that and put it on Tentacruel just to get the friendship on that. Oh, shoot! Trainer's flexing on me. Some random trainer's flexing on me with a tier 2 crocodile. What is this? Got Moxie off of that. Insane. There's the Sandstream. Wasn't sure we would KO it in the Sandstorm. Okay. I'll go to the lake. Ooh, can I catch this Araquanid? I'd like to. So real quick. Okay. Nice. So I think we'll replace the Talonflame. Yeah. Thing about Araquanid is we already have Classic and Friendship on it, but we don't have its tier 3 yet, actually. So hopefully, if we get it in, that will help. But I want to max out Tentacruel now while we have it in the party for Friendship. Shouldn't take long with 3 Soothe Bells. We'll go with the toughest foe here. Maybe get something good out of it. Supercell's. The fact that Supercell Slam is considered a miss when Lightning Rod happens is kind of funny to me. Because, like, it's literally not missing. It's just getting drawn into somewhere else. Oh, cool. Okay, with the Azumarill. My max lore is running out. Whenever I don't have a max lore going, I always worry just a bit. Feels like you're walking a little thinner of a line. I'll go Swamp. We can go like Swamp Forest? Or Swamp Grassy Field, sorry. There we go. I am looking for like an X special defense or something. I'm not going to pass up rare candies, but I want to be able to deal with that Clefairy. Game's like, actually, we're just going to give you the best rare candy RNG we can. How's that sound? Oops, I don't just get. Again, it's the Clefairy, Nihilego, and Necrozma. Like, I'm not super worried about the X defense. All it wanted to give me. Alright. There's the Moonblast. I can live with that. That is fine. Alright, we're at +6. Yes, the Electric Terror was very helpful. How tanky are you? Oh, it has Unaware. Okay. That changes things. Yeah, didn't know I had Unaware as a passive. I have a gym leader at 170. This is always fun. Usually don't find much, but you never know. During the Pride event, you could find Iron Hands in here, which was kind of funny. Also, we had enough candies for another Melmetal egg. One more. Okay, fortunately, there's no fog in the swamp. There can be sometimes. We'll go tall grass. I normally wouldn't mind Graveyard, but then it's Abyss after that. And I don't want to have to worry about Fiery Wrath in the Abyss. Yep. Man, the difference in power level between the two bird keepers we saw was kind of funny. Toucairn and Xatu on one hand, or Archeops, Skarmory, and a Salamence on the other. Gee, I wonder which team I want. Okay, you're getting closer as well. I'll just steal the item. That's why we bring Coveter Thief. I wasn't expecting that. A tier 3 Nidoqueen in Classic. That's different. Ooh, rare candy. That finished off Tentacool? Almost. That should finish it off. Or this will. Cool. I'll go with Forest. So what was that? 5 new friendship ribbons this run? 5 or 6, I think. Yeah, because that's all good. Make me lose a Lumberry the floor before the Elite Four starts is just mean, though. Gen 1? Fortunately, it wasn't Boss Walrein. Boss Walrein also has Unaware and Ice Body. Very difficult to remove at times. Oops. For some reason thought that said X special attack. Sure. Alright. I think we're probably fine now. I didn't think we were going to get an extra egg on Araquanid, but there's a chance. You're gonna Terra Poison Jab? Sure. We're probably gonna have to get it in at some point in the 190s, but there's a chance. One more reroll. Okay. Screw it. Let's try to help it get there. I don't think we're close enough. I know I'm going to be using Melmetal more for a little while. So I might as well help Araquanid get there. Still no rain. Dragon Energy is fine, because we can just do this. Okay. He probably would have sent out like an Arcalodon if he had it. Terra Dragon? Yeah. We are close. That last rare candy probably should have done it. Ow. All right. Final stretch, and we're going to wrap it up at the end of this run. Don't want to burn myself out too much before tomorrow. I'm thinking it's unlikely we get another Meltan egg here. I'm willing to be surprised, though. Also, now that we got the egg on Araquanid, I'm not going to bother about... you know what? It'll add up. We're not going to get another egg this run, but it'll still add up. Actually almost KO'd the Iron Valiant, even though it was quad resist to it. This is 194. Okay. We're going to grab stuff for you. Put that there. Elixir just to be safe. And then... Still has a Dazzling Gleam. Luckily, we have the berries. So we can get to +6. As long as we outspeed, we should be fine. That's problematic. Wait, we had Reviver Seed. I forgot we've had it on there for so long. Okay. Perfect. We'll just Drain Punch. We do have 2 Master Balls, so I should use one of them. I use it on Screamtail. Especially after it used Paris Song. That's just mean. No, nothing to Meltan. Oh shoot, we could have actually gotten an egg for a while. There's a rare candy. I get one more rare candy? Yes. Awesome. Alright, that's going to wrap up the run. Nice and easy. Again, we'll export everything to our little spreadsheet. So we're at 676 and then 340 friendship. At 340, I'm guessing I'll go up to 345 or so. So 676 and 340. $678, add 350. We finished off 10 of them. I wonder if it's because it was prior evolutions. That might have been it. Fun runs, though. Thank you so much for hanging out today, guys. Super appreciate it. I'll be back tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Hopefully see you all then. Have a great night, morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you might be. Take care.